Good morning! Did you have such a good nap? I think you did, huh? Hey guys, welcome to today. Oh, hi sweet girl. Did you know I miss you when you're snooping? This little monkey, you guys, this little monkey is an amazing sleeper now. Nova has turned into a really, really good little sleeper. It has been like night and day. I don't know if you remember that video a little while back when we were going through the 4-month sleep regression. Things have made a major turn and she's doing amazing now. So about a month ago, maybe a little bit longer than that now, we did this sleep course with Nova called Taking Care of Babies. You might have heard of it. She's on Instagram and she has lots of good tips and stuff, but she has this like class that you can order and pay for and take, and we did that and we followed along the steps and everything. It was hard because it is basically like sleep training, so it was tricky at first. It's not a cry it out method. There's crying involved, of course, but you go in and you do like reassurance, and there's ways to like modify it to what you're comfortable with when you're family and stuff. Anyways, I'm not sponsored by her. I'm not trying to sell you her program. I'm just letting you know what we did, and now she does really, really well. So Nova Bean sleeps. She goes to bed anytime between like 7 and 8. It depends on like when her last nap was and timing and stuff. Now she goes to down pretty easily and she stays asleep. She sleeps all night long in her crib. We have been having a bit of a setback because she's learned to roll over, and so she'll like wake up on her tummy and like kind of freak out a little bit. So we're working on that with her right now. Do you want to tell them about your naps? How are you doing for naps? You're doing so good, aren't you? So her wake window has been 2 hours. I tried to make it longer because generally at this age it can go longer, but she's still at 2 hours. So right at like the 2-hour mark, when we're getting closer to it, you can tell she's like ready for a nap because she starts to give you the cues, like fussy a little bit. I will just literally get her in the sleep sack. We'll read a story. We say goodnight to the world. We close the blinds and we say goodnight world. And then we turn on the white noise machine and I rock her a little bit, and then we put her into bed and she just rolls and sleeps. Like she just goes to sleep. And her usual nap time is about an hour, but sometimes she'll go an hour and a half. But yeah, that's a little update on Nova's sleeping. It's been really good, hasn't it? I'm gonna try putting on this vest on her right now because it's so cute. Is that not the cutest thing? Look at you all ready for fall. I'll probably have to take it off to put her in the car seat though because it's a little bulky, but it's pretty cute. So we have been out of coffee for the past couple days. Yesterday I tried to just power through and go without, and then I ended up getting one of those like caffeine withdrawal headaches. I don't want to do that today, so we're gonna go venture out, get some coffee for me, and I wanted to take a peek at this store in town, see if I can find any gifts. I've got some birthday gifts to get and a gift for a friend who just had a baby. So we're gonna venture out, and I always have to time it well with this one's naps because she just woke up, just fed, so I have like an hour and a half before we gotta get back. So I don't know if I can do it, but we're gonna try.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you.
You're mauling that Sophie, aren't you?
We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you.
Okay, so I found a couple of things for the gifts. I won't show them because they might be watching this video, so I don't want to spoil it. But it is also a secondhand store, and so I found these little moccasins. They're from the company Mini Moc. They're Canadian made, and I've been eyeing them up for a while, brand new. But when I saw these, because they're consigned, they're $14.99, I thought that was perfect because obviously she's gonna grow out of them pretty quickly. But they're so cute. So I'm excited about that find, but we're gonna head back home because I think she's over being in the car seat already. And honestly, I have stuff to do at home anyways, so that's where we're going. So I'm getting some food ready for Nova. This is pears. So in the freezer, I have my baby food that I've made. I have like labels and stuff. So it's just one serving, it's frozen. This one is a little runny, so I just added some of this baby oat cereal just to thicken it up a little bit. You got to it before Mama could. Can I feed you? Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that mouth wide open. You did such a good job. And can we just appreciate how stinking adorable these little feet poking out are? And then we've been keeping a basket here with washcloths. This is like where all the dirty ones go so they can go right to the wash. And then you just have like a clean, fresh one for each time you need to clean that little face. She loves this teething toy. It's like a little corn stalk. But we are gonna venture upstairs to Nova's closet because she's about to turn 6 months old, you guys. On the 26th, she is 6 months old and it's insane. Oh, hello laundry. I will get to you one day. Okay, it's dark in here. Hold on, give me a second, give me 1 second. There we go. So yeah, so we wanted to take a couple just like 6-month photos. You know, lots of people do that. It's their half birthday, like they're halfway to a year at 6 months. So it's kind of special. So I wanted to see what I could put you in, and then we're gonna go try to do that when Caleb gets home. He should be home in like less than an hour. So I don't really have a plan. Like I see people do the cutest stuff. Like they've got like milk baths with like flowers and stuff, but we're being a little bit last minute right now. So it's probably just gonna be with some pretty fall trees, laying on a blanket, that kind of thing. So now I have to figure out what you're gonna wear. Look at my hand. This is just from like the couple minutes of holding her. That's drool. Okay, so these are the things that I pulled out, the options. This blouse is the cutest. It's Bambi. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. It's actually 6 to 9 months though, so I don't know if it'll fit, but that with little jeggings would be super cute. Is like a little fancier, but super cute. And then this one's like in the middle, like casual, but still a dress. And then we have a cardigan, tights, and then I really want her to wear these little shoes. Her feet are just like a little bit small, but they'll work for like photo purposes. I mean, it's not like she's walking anywhere, right? Right, Nova? Nova Bean? Nova? Hello? Nova? She's enthralled. This toy, this mat, it's linked in our Amazon storefront. If you have a baby, you need this thing. She loves it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wait for Caleb to get home to help me decide. Okay, so she fell asleep on her tummy. Look at that, you guys, just face planted. She's been sleeping on her side a lot lately. It's really great actually because she's sleeping on the side that she needs to, like for her flat spot and stuff, to kind of like counter pressure it. But every now and then she will sleep on her tummy, not very often, but like this makes me nervous. I don't love it. I definitely don't love the face plant. So I'm probably gonna be watching her on the monitor this whole time. But I figured while she's sleeping and before we go do our little photo shoot, I would just kind of elaborate a little bit on the whole Taking Cara Babies course thing. Just in case you're curious, I have these like papers here that we charted her wake times and like all the times that she woke up when we were first doing it and stuff. Now, I know that sleep training is kind of one of those things that's in that like controversial topic. I wanted to just preface that with saying that every parent makes decisions based on what's right for their child. There are so many kids out there that this kind of thing like wouldn't work for, that it wouldn't work for your family. Maybe you're still room sharing, you're not ready to transfer over to the crib. There's so many things, and I think it's just important to say that no matter what you do or what you choose to do with feeding, with sleeping, with raising your kids, that as long as they're safe, you're doing a great job. Hopefully the comment section reflects that. So with the program, I definitely think that if you want the closest to like like 100% success, then you would need to follow the program like pretty closely, be very consistent with it and everything. But I did kind of modify it a little bit for what worked best for us. But essentially the first night was definitely the hardest. So she had her bedtime and then she woke up twice in the night. And then we had to do, you know, the whole like program to help her get back to sleep. And then the second night, I think was probably the hardest, I would say, actually. Bedtime and then 2 wake ups, but there's a lot of work that went into it. From bedtime to wake up officially was 12 hours. The third night was definitely better. It looks a lot better. Fourth night was definitely better. Pretty fast getting to sleep and everything. And then it was the 5th night where I was like, oh my gosh. The 5th night, she went down for bed at 8:01 and then fell asleep at 8:05 and had no crying whatsoever, and that was just on her own. So that was crazy. And then it continues every night after that, and she just kind of learned how to put herself to sleep, how to self-soothe, how to stay asleep, so that when she wakes up in the night, she knew how to get herself back to sleep. But the big things are being consistent, creating a routine. Children really thrive off of consistency and routine. Those were the big things.
So Ayla and I quickly, once I got home, grabbed Nova, ran to the park because it is a beautiful fall day and we need to take some 6-month photos. That's right, you guys. 6 months. Are you shocked?
Yeah. You're trying to get me to cry.
We are not ready for her to be 6 months old.
I know.
Then she's gonna be a year.
No, stop. No, she's
I
not.
know.
I'm in denial.
Yeah, that's the first stage, right? Yeah, I'm not ready to move on to stage 2 just yet. But we are here. The sun is shining. There's a bit of storminess over here. The sun is shining over there and the leaves are beautiful.
I can barely handle my child right now. You are the sweetest. Yes, you are. You're so sweet.
That's the little thing.
Oh my gosh, I love you. So we finished up. Nova is all bundled up. It's not really that cold, but I just feel like the shirt she was wearing wasn't very warm. So I'm trying to like warm her up again. But we got some really cute photos and we're hanging out right here by these like birds. Look at this, you guys. It's so beautiful. Fall's the best. But do you want to tell them the bad news? What's happening this weekend on my birthday?
I always want to talk about stuff like this, you guys. So weather chat coming at you real quick. The end of the week, the weekend, it's gonna snow. And Ayla's birthday is on Sunday, September 29th, and it's supposed to snow Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. We're not ready for this. We are not prepared. We are low-key freaking out inside. You guys can't tell right now because we're keeping it in. Well, we've made it home and we put Nova down to bed. Ayla's getting ready herself and it's just Ellie and I hanging out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet because we'd love to have you around. Thanks. See you in the next one, guys.